Hi, Jason here again. I got another top 10 list for you. I did a video a few days ago. I did my top 10 Genesis. Very hard to pick a top 10 list. This time I'm doing the NES. Not any easier. In fact, there's quite a few games I wish I could put on the top 10 list. In fact, I'm going to name 3 right away that are not on the top 10 list that seem to be in everybody else's. Super Mario Bros. 3 I love, but I like some other games more. Contra could have made it, but a few other games did. And Mega Man 2 didn't make it. If I was doing a top 15 list, those 3 games would have made it. So let me get started with my top 10 list. First one is Super Mario Bros. 2. Don't mind that this game is a little different than the original when it came out. I like that with sequels. I don't always like it when it's, the same. Great game, great music, great ending. Love everything about it. Had to make the top 10 list. Couldn't leave it out. Number 9, this one's going to be not on a lot of people's top 10 list, but it's mine, is The Goonies 2. Some people don't like this game because you could get lost easy in it. There's a map, but it doesn't really show you where you are. It's kind of ridiculous to even have, but I really like the music in this game. I like games where you can save a password, come back and play later. I like adventure games like this. The music's good, challenge and everything. That's why I made it my number 9 game. Number 8. Kid Icarus. I call it Kid Icarus sometimes. I don't know why. Man, I remember when this game came out, I was probably about 13 years old, and there weren't a lot of games where you could just walk away, come back and pick up where you left off. Great challenge. Passed this game quite a few times. Great music. Really like this game. This definitely belongs in my top 10. Number 7. Well, I know there's a lot of faults with this game, but CastleVania 2, Simon's Quest. I like it because the music is fantastic. I was really into role-playing games at the time, and so having role-playing game stuff where you get to build up your guy and everything did not bug me one bit. I realized the faults with the game, the clues for where to go next, but back in the day we had the Nintendo Power, so we were able to figure it out. Probably my favorite Castlevania game of all time, maybe. I'd have to really, there's a lot of them, I'd have to really think about it, but this belongs in my top 10. Number 6, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. I know it's in the Classic Series box, but oh well. Again, different than the first game. Doesn't bother me one bit. I love this when it came out, again, with the role-playing game stuff added. Building up your character. Like I said, I was really into that type of stuff, so that didn't bug me one bit. Again, fantastic music. Passed this game a couple times. I like a good challenge. Another real good challenging game. Middle of the pack. This one, Rygar. Now, I've never seen this in anybody's top 10 before. This has got some of the greatest video game music of all time. Once you figure out where you need to go with the game, you could pass it within an hour. This is a game I pick up and play at least like once a year and just pass it because it's fun. The music's great, the challenge. It's got some faults, but just about every game has some faults. Number 5. Number 4. This one's a challenging game. Ghosts and Goblins. I actually passed this. Took me and my friend a long time. We would watch each other play, then we'd get better at it. Had some marathon sessions, but we did pass this way back in the day when it came out. Absolutely fantastic. Again, music. The video game music in all these games are great. This one is super hard to pass at both levels, of course, both times through. There's, of course, cheat codes like there's for any game. You could just warp right to it, but you want to say you passed a tough game, this is the challenge. Number 3 would make most people's number 1. The Legend of Zelda. When this came out, again, I was probably, around 13, 14 years old. Never saw a game like this before. Again, music, challenge, great. Fact that there's 2 worlds. I passed both worlds multiple times. Everybody knows what's so good about this game. I don't have to say anything. Dropped one. Number 2. Super Mario Bros. The original. Yes, this made it. So did Super Mario Bros. 2. Sorry, Super Mario Bros. 3 didn't make it. I love it. When this came out, this changed everything. This should always be on everybody's list, even if it's not your favorite game. I mean, this game changed everything. Relaunched after the video game crash. A game like this definitely helped out. fantastic game. Yeah, come on, who hasn't played this? Come on. And now for my number one NES game of all time, Robo Demon. Now, if you've never played this game, good for you. This game sucks, actually. That's not my number one. My number one video game of all time, Metroid. There we go again with great music. The atmosphere in this game. A lot of people don't like it that much, or I shouldn't say don't like that much, but they get lost in it. No, you play a game enough, you know where everything is. I know where everything is in this game. I played it enough times. Passed it enough times. Challenge, the Metroids, just everything. This just perfect game right here. I give it a 10. Reason why it's on my number one for Nintendo. So that's my top 10 list. Sorry, I had to throw Robo Demon in there. A lot of games I would like to put on the list. It's really tough. You make your own top 10 list. Believe me, you're going to leave out. I mean, I had to leave out Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I had to leave out Shadowgate, just to name a few. I mean, so many games could have made it in top 10. So that's my version of the NES top 10. I hope you like it. I think the next one's going to be either Sega CD, Sega Master System. I'm going to try to go through a lot of my systems and pick out my personal top 10. So thanks for watching. See you next time.